God, I hate you.
Come on, you knew it was coming.
I knew.
You need to start worrying at like exactly at 8:30 if I'm what I'm asking you.
I should have known better.
Mm-hmm.
I should have. Dang it.
Yeah, get you every week. We had a very fun week. We didn't have a challenge this week.
I did not. Because, well, you were challenged enough being up for 24 hours.
I gave myself rhabdo. That's what my mom said. Because I was like feeling real bad. She's like, you probably have rhabdo. And I was like, Mom, I don't like that kind of food. I prefer like a cheeseburger. She goes, no, you had rhabdo. And I'm like, is that like Malaysian rabies? What are you saying I had?
I love it.
Apparently, apparently rhabdo is when you sit still for too long, you build up that lactic acid, which is bad.
Yeah.
Lactic acid is not good. Apparently, it's not like
No.
but you
Yeah.
have it inside you.
Yes. I
And
know, because like when you work out, like that's where your sore muscles come from. Is
hmm
like if you don't stretch, if you don't cool down, if you don't, massage your muscles out when they're tight, that's what happens.
yeah, especially when you have like TENS units hooked to your face and arms for several hours over the recommended lows. But you know what? It was a great success. I had a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
My boss says
Thank
I
you for
can't do
letting
it
me.
again.
Thank you for letting me invade your 24 hours for 30 minutes.
Oh no, that was fun. That was my favorite part. The phrases, the Donderoing episode 101 that we did was just it was the bomb diggity.
It was something.
Bomb diggity. That's the word. That's the word we're going
Bomb
with.
diggity. Are we in
Bomb
the 90s
diggity.
now? What?
We are. I'm always in the
Wait,
90s.
Mr. Majenkos.
Uh,
I remember in high school, random, I know, but that made me think of it. There was a shirt. It was because I had lost a ton of weight between eighth grade and freshman year. So I had one of those baby tees, they were like all popular back then. And it had smart and it had a picture of two little chicks on it, like smart chicks. I wore it all the time with the big jinkos. Like that was my jam. And it
okay.
was my outfit of choice.
So you remember earlier today you asked me what my favorite outfit was.
No, article of clothing.
Article of clothing. Okay, I have this button-up short sleeve T-shirt that I still
Okay.
wear that I've had since 8th grade.
Good for you being able
It's
to wear that.
well, I shouldn't wear it now, especially if I sit down. It gets like a little. It gets those like weird where your buttons.
I have boobs. They
Yeah,
do that all the
it
time.
does the
Like it
boob.
doesn't
It
matter.
does the boob thing only lower,
Okay, gotcha.
where you don't want it to do it at. But
You don't want to do it
but
when your
it's,
button when it's up here either.
what you do. Well, not a guy. No, a guy doesn't want that. Uh, but I still have it. It's still in good condition, and it says Lucky 13 on it, and it has like this sexy lady on the back, and it was like in the time. That's where 13 Flory Effects came from. That's why 13 is my lucky number, because I've had that shirt since I was in 8th grade, and I still wear it.
Aw,
That's why Doctor Who, the fan film we did, was Lucky 13.
that's awesome.
Full circle. Special for that podcast.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
great.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? I just ask.
It has nothing to do with nudity.
It's like if you plan at all to do nudity, please don't use the paint scan. Please,
I
please.
mean, this pants cam. Oh, look at that pants cam. It's quality pants cam.
Of course it
Just
is.
look at all these pants I have on right now. It's just, I think, as, oh, I like that. I like that my hand goes into that frame. Bam, bam, bam. No, I'm just kidding. It's over there. Ah! Sorry. It has nothing to do with pants cam. It has nothing to do with nudity. I promise you're not going to see it coming, but you're going to love every second of it. What are we doing today?
We're gonna talk about body language.
My body has all kinds of language, and it's not friendly for anyone.
Are you gonna burp or fart on the street?
No, that's not body language. That's, well, I mean, technically that is. I mean, are we talking about that kind of body language?
No.
Because I can work up I'm drinking beer. I can work up a burp.
No, no, please don't.
I don't want to fart in my pop filter. I don't want to do that. Don't make me do that.
Because it'll keep there. It'll stay there. It'll
Mm-hmm.
permeate.
And sometimes I do podcasts where I like to get real close. This thing already smells like Cheetos. I don't need it to smell like fart and Cheetos.
See, when I get really close to the mic, things happen.
Yeah, they do. Back to the pants cam. Nope, can't show that.
So, look, I suffer from pretty hardcore RBF, like I do.
What is RBF stand for? Is that
Resting bitch face.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna have you translate it, or I was gonna make up a word for it.
Like I'll be sitting there, I'll be
Really
like,
bad fungus. You suffer from really bad fungus.
God, no, they have penicillin for that shit.
So resting bitch face.
And people are like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, what? What? Fine. Well, you seem mad." Like, no, it's just my face. You're pissed off, but they're like, "What's wrong?" I'm fine.
Oh, I hate the word "I'm fine." If
Yeah.
my wife
My
says
friend,
"I'm fine," that means I need to like check my life insurance policy.
my friend Beautiful Me, who comes on here, it's like we have this like, I'm fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. The more I
He
have
just
in
said
mind, the more it is.
that dude is
Yeah.
pissed off right now. I'm fine.
I'm fine. It's fun.
It's fine.
Yeah. Because I do marching band stuff and you have to do the changes in like emotion with your body. And anytime you're up, you're aggressive. And you have to like lean back when you're listening to somebody and you have to tilt your head. Tilt your head and just nod. Tilt your head, look at them and nod.
I feel like, but this is giving you that. All right, whatever you say, idiot.
But you can't do this. That's like that's you not paying attention. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
tilt your head.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you get me aggravated, I tilt my head that way. I go and then yeah, I do that. My daughter for the past 2 days has been singing "Let It Go" and "Into the Unknown," and she's been playing them on repeat and singing them, and she belts out parts that she's really confident she knows. So you'll hear her back there going, "Let it go," and I'm like, and it's just out of nowhere, or "Into the unknown," and I'm like, I mean, she's the most adorable 3-year-old singing, so I love it. But
you have to have power.
I could tell you,
Power on this high note.
I can quote every word from every Frozen movie. My daughter does not like VeggieTales. She's just like, that's boring. Funny story she ever had. You know, she's 3, so she doesn't really have a grasp on anything religious or anything like that. But my son is trying to sell VeggieTales to her. And he goes, "Ooh, don't you like Jesus?" And she just goes, "No, Jesus is boring. Put on something better." And I was just like, you know, she's just, whatever he said, she was going to say, "No, that's boring." But they lined it up so well, I'm just sitting there like, don't laugh. Can't encourage.
It's one of those parenting moments where you're like,
yeah, just shut my mouth.
gotta walk out of the room.
First of all, Oingo Boingo was older than when I was in high school. Secondly, his new song kicks ass. And I'm gonna link it to you. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, I understand. That dude is metal. He's cool. We're talking about body language. That's body language right there. Full circle.
To say a darn thing.
Full circle. Okay, so what you're saying is body language is the ability to say something without actually saying something.
Yes. I mean, it's your silent communicator. It's who you are. Everybody has a different body language. They have body gestures. It's who they are. Their personalities. Why the elbow? What in the what's the
I'm trying to tell you something.
don't even want to know what you're trying to tell me.
I'm saying the new Danny Elfman song is really good. I'm not good at body language. Okay. All right. Well, we found something I'm not good at. It's cool. It's whatever.
Stop it. I thought you didn't like it when people faked it.
Oh, I love to fake it. When it's not. Wait. Sign language. When it's not lock picking.
Lock picking, okay. Is that what we're going to go?
That's lock picking. You put the little hook into the lock and you feel around for the tumblers. And then you unlock the tumblers.
And you get a prize.
Yeah. Perfect. You would ask me a scientific question and I would give you the rightest wrong answer ever. And this started because I like to be the smart guy that I am. And we were heading to Chattanooga in February. And if you don't know about Chattanooga, it's on a mountain in Tennessee. So usually much colder. But as we're driving there, it's getting much warmer. We're taking our coats off. And we get to a gas station and he goes, and somebody says, I can't believe it's actually getting warmer. And I whip around real quick and go, well, it's basic science. We are climbing closer to the sun, so it's warmer. Boy, the vein in Buckshot's head just starts throbbing, and he raises his finger, and I was like, now, before you say that, without any knowledge, think of what a caveman would think. We're heading closer to the sun. It's getting warmer. Basic observation says I'm right.
All right. I'll give it to you. Okay, that makes sense.
Did you just mansplain the mountains? I did. I did mansplain mountains.
I went to school to Western Carolina. I sort of know the mountain. I sort of know that area.
But if you drive up a mountain, you're closer to the sun. That's why it's always warmer on top of a mountain. So, back to your question. Has body language ever gotten me in trouble?
Yeah.
I won't necessarily say it. I'm a pretty animated guy. I talk with my hands. I flip around. I have accidentally whacked somebody in the face while talking to them. I have done that. Like I'm talking and I'm telling the story, and you know how my hands go like this when I talk and I get real excited, and I just flicked him on the tip of his nose. I was mortified because I had just met him. That's about all my body language has got me in trouble for.
I'm trying to think. I often, when I stand, like if I'm like, especially when I'm teaching, band or whatever, and I'll stand like this.
Yeah, arms crossed.
With my arms crossed, and I'm like out, and my head's down because I'm looking at their feet because I have to put their feet in time, and I have to clean.
Yeah.
So I'm looking down, so it looks like if you're far away, like there are pictures of me, I look like I'm about to murder someone.
And really, the only reason is because I don't know what to do with my hands, so I just grab myself. I like to be hugged, so I'm hugging.
At least you're grabbing your elbows.
Yeah, I like to hug, but like sometimes I'll stand like this, and I'll just, if I'm bored, I will lean back and forth, and you can't see what's happening right now, but this is what it looks like from a distance. Is if I'm bored, I'll just be like. And I remember one time I was sitting there and I was rocking myself just because I was fidgety.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Why are you humping the air?" And I'm like, "What?" I had no idea I was doing it. That's how I learned that I do that.
My hair flip thing. People are often like, "Stop flipping your hair." I'm like, I don't know. It's a thing. It's what I
Pants
do.
cam. Sean asked for pants cam. I don't know why he wanted pants cam, but dude, Sean loves pants cam. That's like his favorite cam. You knew it was coming.
I did. I'm very expressive though. I'm like you. Like I talk with my hands. I articulate with my hands.
We can never have we can never have a conversation in a phone booth. We'll kill each other.
I
No one would
actually,
survive that.
because of my music background, a lot of times if I hear uh, a symphony or a classical song that I really love, I will conduct to it. I will sit there and I will like and I'm not even thinking about it. Like I will sit there and I will like I'm not even conscious of it. If you're like, "Are you enjoying yourself?" Sure.
That
Like,
would be fun because I write to classical music. Like when I'm writing a script, I'll put on like a good, depending on what scene I'm writing, I will put on movie scores that kind of
mhm.
represent that tone because I write to tone. And
Right.
so I'll listen to that and I would love to see like me trying to write and you like, that'd make my day. That'd make me so happy. I'd write more often. I'd get more writing done.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever been in a situation? I know I have because I get put in several different situations of
Mm-hmm.
where everybody's like you feel very self-aware of what you're doing. Like you get it like a formal setting or like you get around a crowd that you're not used to, like you don't have anybody in common, anything in common with, like it that I literally I will sit if I'm in a situation like that. I will sit and my back is like super straight and I will just like very prim and very like everything's clenched and just
Yeah.
going.
No, I've been there. Anytime I have to go, okay,
I play Southern Stupid. Then that's when I play Southern Stupid. I'm like, mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm. Like,
okay. Arugs, you of all people know how well I take praise, right?
you mean you don't?
Anytime I have to go to an awards thing where I've won something, I'm so uncomfortable that everything clenches. Even my pores clench. Can't even
Small.
sweat.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's horrid. Because as soon as it's done, I just explode moisture. I become very moist. Instantaneously moist. So moist, it's like sopping. Soppingly moist. You alright there?
That was beautiful.
He really good.
Finger guns, like
That's my. I am awkward. I don't know what to do with the situation. If you ever see me do finger guns, that means I just have no idea what's happening right now. Air quotes. Air quotes means I'm aroused. Aroused.
okay.
Anyway, and as soon as we were done, my tie came off, and I was just like, and everything. I just sweat. Insta sweat.
Insta.
Insta moist. Hold on, so you can see what I'm doing.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, so moist. The moistest. So moist. Drippy moist. So, that's my favorite word. My boss likes that word too. We say it a lot at work.
Nope.
I did say it. I'm being good now.
Be good.
Behavior. Stop with the body language. Calm the body.
Do you know that as a parent, do you ever have, did you find like you found like your kids know your kids can be 100 yards away from you, like my kids, they come to with me to marching band rehearsal, they can be on the other side of the field and they can look at me when they're doing something wrong and I can literally go and they know and they just like and then I go and they come running like
I was about to say, I have what I call my dad look. I go like this. I get real serious and I go, I point to me and I go, and that means you best stop your shit.
that's what mine is.
My son will immediately stop. My daughter,
Your
on the other
daughter,
hand,
your
will
daughter
be
will be
like,
like
she
She's
does that.
in, she's in that 3-year-old age where eh, there's no such thing as the terrible twos. They're really sweet when they're two. It's when they're three.
Yeah, it's terrible threes. That's what it is. It's the
Oh.
three-nager.
Mm-hmm.
So what she does is I'll tell her she can't do something. She goes, "No, Daddy, I can. I can do that." I'm like, "I'm telling you no." She goes, "No, no, I can do that. I can do that. I got this." I'm like, that's my body language. That's my son listens. My daughter.
This is the John face that Miko and I is just like
Ah, yeah.
when you've gone too far. John, you've gone too far when we're like, I can't.
Yeah, if I can make you guys make that face in any podcast situation or anything, I'm real happy.
Like what was the body like was the type of body language that was like instant turn off? Like you knew from across the room that there was no way you were going over there, and if they came toward you, you were finding the bathroom. Like
Mm, I don't know. Everyone already kind of has a disdain for me, so there's that like entry level disdain. That right there, see that face, right there. So it makes body language very hard for me to read because if it's going really good, they're making that face. I mean, am I wrong? Can you not see me on a date with somebody and them making that face and me still being all right?
no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So I think no body language is a sign where I start to worry. Like if they become very neutral, that means they've checked out. They're not even that. Because if I can get them to roll their eyes, if I can get them to face palm, I know I've gotten in their head. I'm there. I'm where I want to be.
You're already there.
I'm in
You're
there.
already halfway. You've already got halfway through the battle.
I'm in there. They've already contemplated me, what I'm going to be like 50 years from now. When I'm an old man going, hey, pull my finger.
You are the pull the finger dad. You
Oh,
probably
100%.
the like the guy who just people that are just their body language is like the gravitational pull is the center of themselves.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna hit on you because I'm the greatest thing on the planet, and I've decided to hit on you tonight.
And there's nothing you can say that's going to change that mind.
Nope.
You literally have to look them dead in the eye and say,
they're just like, "What's up, girl?" First off, who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
No, that's not what you say. You look at them dead in the eye and go, I have a shitty period. And I don't mean it's a crappy one. I mean I'm having a shitty period. Done. Every guy's backing out that. They're like, mm-mm. Nope. Because if you fight with them, people like that, if you give that attitude back, it's the same. It's the same as when I get a girl to do this.
Right. They think it's like you're playing coy, and you're like, what part of me going like this is thinking you're going to get anywhere?
No. But if you look at them very deadpan and go, I have the period shits. Let's do this. I'm telling you right now, that is your out 100%.
Well, if I'm ever single and some guy, you know what?
If you're just at the bar, I mean,
just at the bar, and because now all I can think is poop battle.
Poop battle! Dun 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 dun.
Oh my god!
Bring your shark to a poop battle. Ah.
But body language is also very important, just in communication in general.
Yeah.
Like,
well, some people can't read it.
No. It's very nuanced if you know how to do. Like, you know how to read people really well. There's some people who don't. Like, you could literally be in their face being like, I really like you. And they just give no clue.
All right. So, I will say I have trouble reading positive body language. The same way I have the same ability to accept compliments. You know how I just kind of shield myself from them?
Yes.
My brain doesn't process positive body language. It just doesn't happen. You could be like, hi. And I'll be like, hi. I'm John. Yeah, it's good. And you'd be like, yeah, look. I think I got sunburn. And I'll be like, you should wear sunscreen. But if it's negative body language, I pick up on it immediately. Like, if you're just like, I hate you. I'm like, oh, that dude hates. I can literally point someone in the room. As soon as they make eye contact with me, look at you and go, that dude hates me. Right there. That dude's going to hate me no matter what I say. I could go pay that dude $1,000 and they'll still be like, nah, fuck you. Now, positive body language, cannot see it.
Sometimes blatant body language. Like, there are times where I'm like, dude, he's like way into you. Like one of my coworkers, I'm like, he is so into you, and they're like, what? I'm going, what? How do you not see that? Like, it's just like,
I am in that way. My wife tells me all the time, that person's into you, and I'm like, nah, that's not possible. And it's like, it's not that I even think it's not even that I have a self-esteem problem. I know I'm great. Look at me. I'm John the fuck Dondero. I'm awesome. Every aspect is cool. See, there, look at that. I get the looks. Listen, this guy right here, 8.5. 8.5.
Wait, when did you earn the 0.5?
Shh.
Yeah, science has proven an 8.
I'll take it. Listen,
when did the 0.5 come in?
Exaggeration. I caught a fish this big. In reality, I didn't go fishing.
You went fishing with your uncle.
And we caught 0 fish. But I caught a fish this big.
I feel like I'm a solid 8.5.
Listen, 8.5. It's you're good, but you got room for improvement, which means you ain't scared to learn something.
Or a 7.5. Because the 7.5, okay, so 5, like,
wait a
1
minute.
through 10. 1 through 10.
All right, 1 through 10.
And then you have 5. Like,
that's like right in the middle. You don't suck. You're not like super memorable, but you ain't like
10 is like off the charts.
Yeah.
Like, you ruin people for other people. I feel like I sit right in the middle of that. I feel like a 7.5. I feel like I sit right in the. Speaking of body language, okay. You know what made him so bad? Is he.
Did he say hello with his armpits?
No. But he was so self-involved. He was like. He was good looking, but he like acted like God's gift, and he was not. He was God's leftover white elephant gift.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm God's gift to everyone. Not a gift they wanted, but the one they got.
It's like underwear and socks. You weren't really thrilled, but you needed it anyway. So for the next week, speaking of body language, and this stems off a TikTok challenge, and I was like, you have to do your body, like, it's what if you did everything blank. So, like, if you spent a whole day, and you could talk normally, whatever, but like you had to do everything super aggressively. Everything was aggressive. Like,
I can do that.
Slamming cups down and slamming the chair and like
I'm ready to file that paperwork. Ooh, I can do that.
Aggressively. And then you have to do everything passively. Everything so passive.
I'll never make eye contact.
No eye contact. yourself.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And the next one you have to the Friday
You're
because
gonna have
it's
to write these
Friday.
all down for me.
I'll type them to you.
Yeah, you got to give it to me.
Do everything energetically.
Oh, well, easy day.
Like
It's a free pass. Next week, everybody, prepare for arugling 101. Because I'm not going to fail this. I'm the master of body language. Goodbye, everybody.
bye.
See you tomorrow.
See you Wednesday.
Wednesday.